A Woodlands Observation Battalion patrol passes by. Strangely enough, the soldiers don't appear to be looking for intruders. From her own experience as a soldier, Lightning realizes why. These troops don't know about the Lassie fugitives. PSICOM, wishing to cover their failure to exterminate them in the Vile Peaks, is suppressing information. As an elite unit under the direct command of... I can't read that anymore because it left! It seems their journey through the Gapra Whitewood would be easier than expected. After the ill fortune that has befallen them so far, they're certainly due some luck. Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to read that middle one. The prize that left a hole in the security net. Yeah, for Lightning and Hope to sneak through. Okay, let's start that. Yeah, someone said they liked it when I read it last time, so I guess I'll read it occasionally. It's kind of hard to read because I'm on a 4x3 TV, which means that it goes a lot faster because it has to cover it all before it loads, so yeah. Anyway, let's continue on in the Gapra Whitewood. I love this area. It's so beautiful, and I'm Hope. That makes me happy too. Hey, why are you gonna jump at me? I want to fight you. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Oh, I'm still on Synergist. Yeah. All right. I don't know if I've talked about this before. I might have, because I can't really remember. Like, it's been a little while since I might have mentioned this. But in the battle theme, it goes like dun 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 dun, like that. You know. Well, you know, apparently it goes dun 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 dun, not like dun 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 dun. I always thought it went down. What the hell? I mean, like it sounds like it goes down. Why do, like, when I hear remixes and 8-bit remixes of Blinded by Light, they all make it sound like it goes up. Like, I don't hear it that way. It's so, you know. And then in Theaterism, even the remix, when you're picking music in challenge mode, it also does dun dun dun. And you know, that bothers me because that means that I was wrong and they were right, because that's official. That's an official remix. It actually goes like dun dun dun. But then I was like, you know, I don't care. I'm gonna do it dun 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 because that's what sounds better to me. It sounds more epic. It's dun dun dun. You know, not dun dun dun. So maybe I'm just weird, maybe I'm stupid, maybe I'm the crazy one, but I don't care. So yeah, this alpha behemoth can be a bit of a pain, but it's nothing too bad. Just get the chain gauge going a little bit, then you can switch to dual casting and just focus on staggering it. Actually, you might not have to stagger it because it does have a really high percentage for staggering, but you can probably get like at least up to 300 or so, and then go back to commando, and Lightning will do pretty decent damage when it's at 300%. You know, it doesn't have to be staggered to do a lot of damage. You just have to have done, you know, enough where you can deal some decent damage. See, now Lightning's dealing 1,000, which is pretty good, and that's something you can think about. You don't always have to stagger. It helps, but sometimes if it's a little unreasonable to stagger an enemy, then it's just better to kill it before you stagger it. Especially if working on time and stuff too, like finishing battles fast. You gotta think about that. And apparently I did not do so well. I thought I might have, but maybe you're supposed to get a preemptive strike, or the game expected you to get a preemptive strike. Oh, new enemies here. Okay, these I think are called Vespid soldiers, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I can't see it. No, I'll find out in a second. Actually, they're not technically new because this is like a palette swap of, you know, kind of older enemies maybe. Oh, no, these are just Vespids. Okay. Later on, I think they'll be called Vespid soldiers. I don't know why I'm buffing. Oh, that's why I got 3 stars on the other one, because I took the time to buff. But for the behemoth, I think it's worth it to buff. Here it's not. I was just being stupid. But it doesn't matter. Let's just continue on. Where's my water? I'm thirsty. Oh, there it is, all the way at the other side by my Pokemon Diamond and Pearl guide. Yeah, I have the Diamond and Pearl guide. Although I never really used it because I only did one playthrough of Pearl, and Pearl is probably my least favorite Pokemon game. You know, it's weird because I'm not a huge fan of Pearl, but I love Platinum. So it's just one of those weird things. I don't know why. It's just like something when I play Pearl, it's like, why can't I play Platinum? Oh my God, did I die? Oh my God. Okay, I wasn't looking. I'm sorry. You know, I was talking about my Pokemon guide, and to be honest, no joke, I was looking at my controller the entire time. I was looking at me pressing X. I wasn't even looking at my HP. But yeah, when I play Platinum, it's like, when I play Pearl, it's like, why can't I play Platinum? Because Platinum, I don't know what it is about it. Because it's not that different. I just feel so much happier playing Platinum. And Platinum isn't my favorite either, because Gen 4, I'm not gonna lie, is... No, I don't know. It's a tie between my least favorite generations. It's either Gen 4 or Gen 1. I'm not a fan of either. I mean, I'm fine. I like Gen 1 for nostalgia, but that's about it. Apart from that, I kind of think Gen 1 is kind of bland. But, I mean, it's not bad. I like the Sevi Islands and all that. I just think that, you know, I'm a Hoenn fanboy. I love Gen 3 with all of my being. It's such a great generation. And I know I'm one of the few that say that, but you know what? I don't care. I love Gen 3. Ever since, partially because Pokemon Sapphire was my first Pokemon game that I ever played. And I knew I made a bond with that Mudkip the first time I saw it. And to this day, that Mudkip is my favorite Pokemon. And not just because of the meme. I actually didn't know about the meme, although I think it existed. But the whole, I heard you like Mudkip's meme. It was my favorite before I was like even introduced to the internet. No, I was introduced to the internet then, but still, it was like, you know what I mean? It's just always been my favorite. I love Mudkip. And we get a Hawkeye. Riza Hawkeye? Really? Riza Hawkeye? No, just Hawkeye. Actually, I'm not gonna... I'll use it. See, the... why do I have... Oh. Yeah, I'll use it because it boosts magic, and it decreases strength, but Hope can't strengthify or attack anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, we gotta get moving on here. I'm gonna start cutting out battles, because these are just wolfies. Sounds good. Before I do anything else, I really want to change this. Oh wait, no, it's not in... It's in paradigms. I want to change my default paradigm back to slash and burn, because I keep having to switch that, and it's getting annoying, so yeah. Oh, more of you. I don't care, I'm gonna kill you anyway. Yeah, that was an easy fight, nothing worth mentioning. I did get 2 chipped fangs, although that's probably the least worth mentioning thing about the entire fight. Oh man, here we got a behemoth. That's a Fal'C? I didn't know a behemoth could be a Fal'C. Well, I suppose so. Anyway, now we want to change this back to Super Soldier, so that way we can buff up again. Oh, I kicked my N64 controller by accident there. Yeah, let's buff up here, because these enemies can be a bit of a pain. Luckily, lightning goes after the wolfies first, and not the behemoth. Otherwise, that would be even more of a pain. I don't know if shell is necessary, but why not? Let's get going on this. And there's my shell. Now let's throw a potion, and yeah, let's really throw a potion there. And now let's go to slash and burn and start killing stuff. Because that's what we do in Final Fantasy games, we kill things. Oh, lightning already killed the other Sexteron. Awesome. Ooh, yeah, I knew you were going to do that. I saw that coming. I hope the... Alright, the thing better not heave me. I'm going to heal because I'm worried about the behemoth heaving me. If he heaves me, I'm dead. So let's just get... Lightning, are you going to attack? Thank you. Seriously, I was going to say. And now we can just go straight back to this again. And, you know, I'm just like last time, we're going to buff it to 300%. You know, nothing too fancy here, just... Oh! I'm not going to feel that in the morning, actually, because that was pretty weak. That's thanks to Protect. See, buffs are really useful. You may not think they're so useful, but they do really become useful buffs. Buffs are amazing, especially in this game. Like, I really... Like, one of the reasons why I like this game so much is because of how they handled the battle mechanics. Maybe, you know, I mean, the auto battle thing, alright, maybe not, I mean, I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me. It might bother some people. But what I really like about it is how much they did well as far as buffing and debuffing are necessary. I think that's so good. Oh, we got an antidote, okay. Well, you know, that's so interesting, you know. A lot more Final Fantasy games should have done that because, alright, let's be honest, buffs in 12, meh. Really, I mean, they're not that great. Or, a lot of them, actually. Buffs aren't that great. They're really useful in this one, though. Except for Bubble.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille? Who knows? Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually. Then they'll have to choose. Resist. Or surrender.
And we can't help them.
Surrender. Huh. Do you think he's still alive?
You mean Snow? He's too stubborn to die. And that's his best quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. He thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much. He leads around a bunch of kids. Gang called Nora.
Where'd they get the name Nora?
It's a stupid acronym. Their little code stands for no obligations, rules, or authority. Must be nice.
It's irresponsible.
I kind of gotta agree with Hope. And not just because he's, like, you know, not just because I think he's my favorite. Like,
Well then.
no obligations, rules, or responsibilities, or whatever, like, or authority, sorry, yeah. I think that is kind of irresponsible. Like, why would you want to, I don't know. And I like how Lightning was just like, well then, like, she wasn't expecting that out of him at all. She was just going on a rant. She didn't think it was that significant. And, you know, it actually kind of is, as you'll come to
A lot
see.
of feral creatures here too. They're a little different from the military breed. This is an army facility for turning wildlife into weapons.
Huh.
Civilians aren't allowed in here, are they?
We'll have to be sure and tell them if we see any.
Oh wow, it's got all darker here. Actually, yeah, this lower area. Oh, I was just gonna tell you about the, like, the things. It doesn't really matter. You just gotta kill enemies to move on here. But it's interesting because it actually, you know, I don't know. I like the layout of this lower area. Oh man, okay, I probably should be commentating here. This is a new enemy. Silver Lobo. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that if I was silent for a second there. I wasn't expecting to keep in this battle, but then there you go. I decided to. Silver Lobos are the new upgrade to the Wolfies. So, I mean, you know, same thing. Well, they just take a little longer to die, that's all. You can probably kill them with this fire. Or not. You can kill them with this fire. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, I don't know where you put your boomerang, Hope, in your back pocket. It's like Hermione's bag. It's like, yeah, or like a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna kill these off screen though. Okay, and one thing I forgot to mention about the Silver Lobos there, they can actually inflict poison on you, which is, I think, the first status ailment, excuse me, enemies can inflict, so be wary of that, but it's really nothing. Don't bother wasting an antidote for it. I mean, you're just gonna finish the battle soon anyway. And basically what poison does is it just sort of slowly drains your HP. It's nowhere near as, like, scary as it is in previous games. So, where are you, wolves? Wolfie? Come on. Hey, Wolfie! It's actually, I guess it's probably more like the sap status ailment from Final Fantasy XII, poison, but the only difference, yeah, I am. The only difference is that it's based on percentage and not on your max HP or whatever, or something. I don't know if that's a difference or not, but like this, like if you have small HP, it's gonna deplete slower, so you'll still die in the same amount of time, no matter what amount of HP you have. So here we have some of these guys. Yeah, I gotta hurry because we're getting a little high on time. I'm sorry I missed out on what Lightning said there. But, oh, we got a preemptive strike. Awesome. I guess I could show what Quake can do here. Oh, I didn't unlock it yet. Okay. Well, when I do get Quake, I think I have Quake for Lightning or something. When I do get Quake, basically what it does is, in a case like this, Quake would be perfect because basically, when you preemptive strike a bunch of tiny guys like this, and then once you've done that, then you can just cast Quake. They all get staggered. Because that's what it does. Quake boosts the stagger gauge a lot, and that's how it's useful. And it actually is nice, because then they're all staggered, then you can wipe them out really easily. But I don't think it's worth the cost of TP that it costs. I think it's like 2 TP or something like that. And I don't know, it's just not really worth it. Oh, more of you, huh? Can I preempt you again? I can! Awesome! Okay. So now let's jump down here. Whee! 187. Fine. I'll fight you too. I don't want to, though. I'm tired of these fights. I gotta cut all these out. And you know what I really should do? I really should start getting a timer for these, so that way I can tell how much time I'm spending on these fights. You know, like I kind of used to when I had the time limit. Now, I guess I don't have a time limit anymore. Although I still, you know, like I said, try to keep it within. I know this episode's gonna go over.
Caged in like the animals.
Oh, man. And I gotta show this fight, because it's plot. Not really plot, but Whatever.
Would this work better, Light?
So yeah, let's switch up and buff up. Oh, come on.
We can win this.
That's the annoying thing about the behemoth, is they can get you before you cast the spell, and then, you know, you're screwed. So now I'm gonna go to slash and burn here, throw a potion. I'm running a little low on potions, but I can buy them at any save point, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, this is actually a new behemoth. This is a feral behemoth. So let's cast Libra on it. What's it weak to? It's weak to water. Okay. So keep that in mind. Oh yeah, now Hope is casting water. So that's good. That's great. I just want to get it. Actually, we can stagger this one. I'm going to switch to dual casting, because you see the chain gauge percentage is at 120%, not 500 like the other. Ooh, poor lightning. There you go. See, potions are so useful for quick heals, and they're very cheap too. So now let's just go switch to this, and lightning will finish it off like that. Yeah, launch the behemoth into the air like that. That's so awesome. I love how enemies also take fall damage in this game. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a lot where it makes a difference, but I've actually, you know, I've actually had an enemy die due to fall damage before, because they've had so little HP, and then they just die. Because, like, if you have, like, less than 10 HP or something, I've seen enemies with 1 HP before, like, I just kill them, and then there's also, I think it also happened in this LP once where, you know, we had 1 HP at some point. Maybe not.
Let him come.
Yeah, Hope. Let him come. And they just walk. Because they know what they're doing now. I think is there a treasure over here? No, there's not a treasure. There'll be some treasures coming up. But not yet, not yet. I might split this up into 2 videos if I don't get to a save point soon. Oh, but I think, actually, we should be getting to one soon. Oh yeah, you bet I can. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, that was actually nothing too bad at all. Yeah, because lightning just blitzes. Yeah, see, even lightning agrees. That went well. And I agree. I think it did go well.
5.
Awesome.
What's eating you? Okay, I can tell you're hung up on something.
Yeah, she can tell.
Is it the Lassie thing? It's Snow, isn't it?
Good guess.
What happened with him?
You wouldn't understand.
You and I are partners, Hope.
My mother was killed because of him. It's his fault. And he needs to pay for it. I'm not ready yet, but I will be soon.
Soon.
That's why I followed you. Snow dragged us all into this. You and me, your sister Sarah. He's gotta pay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm lightning now.
Stronger.
I'll take the lead.
Okay. I think there is a save point coming up. There should be.
Time to move.
Yeah, it's right down here. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm going to end off the video here because I'm at 27 minutes of recording, but...
Then you can take on anything.
Exactly, Hope. Although, that's hard. So I'm going to save, and in the next part we'll continue on in the Gapra Whitewood. Sorry about the long video, but it might not be too long depending on the battles I've cut out, so... Yeah. Yeah, we'll save here. So, yeah, goodbye everybody. See you next time. I'm gonna go play some more Final Fantasy IX because I'm in the mood to play that lately. But in the next part, we might actually finish up this chapter. We're almost done with it, actually. It's a really short chapter. We're only 2 videos in. I'm hoping to get this done within the next 2 parts, definitely. So, and then we can move on to chapter 6, which is also really cool. So, yeah, goodbye, everybody. You're awesome. Totally awesome.